Hey everybody, and welcome back to another One of Everything Wednesdays replacement series. We're back with another box of mystery boosters convention edition. Convention edition, right there it is. That was just me being a doofus and showing you my face in the reflection of the plastic. You're welcome, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. I definitely wasn't. I'm definitely not a weirdo. I promise you. Listen, I'm not here to listen, whatever, judge me if you wish. No sweat off my back, as it were, as they say, those exact terms. So we're gonna go through this, and hopefully by the time we're done this box, we can get back out to stores and start buying one of every pack. That's the plan here. That's the plan, because I'm running out of mystery booster packs. Let's put it that way. And they are getting expensive to the point where I cannot afford to put them in the Patron pile. It would be cheaper for me to go to stores and buy one of everything. Right? That's just how that works. So if you're unfamiliar with mystery boosters, they come in WUBRG order. You get white, blue, black, red, green, multicolor. Then you get colorless card. Then you get a M15 or older card. And then you get a rare, and then you get a foil. But because these are convention edition, you don't get the foil. You instead get a playtest card, which is like some random weird card that can do a number of weird things that you have never seen before, and or may have seen a variation of. So our colorless, or our multicolor card is Raph Capuchin, good stuff. Colorless card is Burnished Heart, not a bad little card. Prices will come up in the top right corner if we do hit anything worth anything to note. We've got a Dragon Broodmother here, mythic from, what is that, Shards of Alara, I think it was. Hey, and then a Krenko Mob Boss. Yeah, we'll take that. Good old Krenko. Great, great. And then we got a Wrath of Sod. So 2 and a green-white. Put a mana bond counter on all creatures. They lose all other abilities and become lands with tap to add a mana of this card's color. Weird, but also amazing, because you can see the creature, like, they've just been plastered over with sod, like grass. That's really funny. That's a really funny playtest card. Actually, not that bad. Like, that's actually not a bad removal spell, right? Like, it's one of those, like, not, it doesn't feel bad removal spells, because it just, like, here, I get rid of all your creatures, but look at all the mana you have now. And they're like, I guess. Hey, we got a Darksteel mutation. That's a good little hit. We'll take that. That's going to be worth $1 or so or something more. I can't remember exactly what the price tag is on that one, but it's a very good removal spell in Commander. Unyielding Krumar? Sure, whatever. I'm not going to pronounce cards because I'm just really bad at it. I'm just going to ramble while we go through cards here slowly. Unless there's something of note, basically. That's my plan. Oh, Belligerent Brontodon. My boy from Ixalan. That was like one of my favorite draft styles, was just drafting all the big butts and then drafting that and then being like, haha, I crack in for like all of the damage. Pathetic Prism. Hey, our M15 or older card is an Athreos, God of Passage. Commander deck. I have a commander deck with this. Very good card. And then we got a Prey Caesar Dragon. Prey Caesar Dragon. Cool. Little 4/4 flyer for 6 with Devour 2. And Devour 2 is you can sack a creature when it enters, and that puts 2 1/1 counters on it, basically, which is pretty cool. You may sacrifice any number of creatures. This creature enters the battlefield with twice that many 1/1 counters on it, because it's Devour 2. Right? That's why that flavor text. Whenever a Prey Caesar Dragon attacks, it deals damage to target creature or player equal to the number of 1/1 counters. Wow, that's pretty good. And we got a Pure Steel Angel. There it is. 4/4 flyer for 8. Flying indestructible. When it enters the battlefield, exile all artifacts that aren't colorless. Weird. Whenever a card name deals combat damage to a player, you get an emblem with, if you would lose the game, instead your life total becomes 20. Shuffle your graveyard into your library. You lose all poison counters and you lose this emblem. That's kind of interesting. So like it gives you like a temporary, I don't lose the game. It's not a permanent one. It's just a temporary, like, oh shit, I'm about to lose. And then you just like get to restart with all your mana, which is kind of interesting. Kind of cool. It's an interesting concept, right? Cartouche. Scrounger. Blood Artist. There you go. See, and WUBRG order has some pretty good hits in it. Like, this is like a $5 uncommon. We'll take that. Burst Lightning, Run Amok, Branchwood Armor. Ooh, Priest of Titania too. Yeah, look at that. Our WUBRG coming in hot on these first 3 packs. We'll take it. We got a Gwillian Hedge Mage. I don't know if this is worth anything. I have no idea. We got a Frontier Bivouac as our colorless card. So as you can see, you can get lands in this slot as well. And then our M15 or older is Violent Ultimatum. Destroy 3 target permanents. Good times, good times. And then our rare for the pack is Deadly Tempest. Destroy all creatures. Each player loses life equal to the number of creatures he or she controlled that were destroyed this way. That seems like a pretty cool board wipe against people who are go wide scenarios. And then our playtest card is Bucket List. So for 1 a blue and a red enchantment, it says when you cast a spell of a card of a type showing on this card, put a counter over that type and draw a card. If all 5 cards of all 5 types on this card have counters on them, sacrifice it and draw 1 more card. So it's essentially like you get to draw, like each time you cast one of these things, you draw a card the first time, essentially. And then once you have all 5 cast, you get to draw another card. So it's a, 3 mana enchantment that lets you draw 6 cards for just playing cards of other types. Seems pretty fun. That seems pretty cool. I don't know. That seems like an interesting little mechanic. I like it. I think that's cool. I like the fact that these playtest cards are actually different than what we've seen from the other box. 2 of these, I think we saw the Pure Steel Angel in the last box, but we haven't seen Wrath of Zod or Bucket List yet. So I'm really happy to see different playtest cards coming out of this box. So that's awesome. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I have been your host, MrBevers. I hope you enjoyed this One of Everything Wednesdays replacement series. Big shout out to my patrons who help fund the channel and keep me going here on YouTube. I greatly appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for your support over the years. If you want to become a patron yourself and get in on getting some of these cool cards, all you gotta do is go over to patreon.com/MrBevers and check out all the tiers. You need to join at one of the magic tiers or higher to get the cards. So the lowest magic tier is the $8 grab bag tier, but that's the early bird tier, so it may be full already. I believe it's pretty full all the time. And then you go to the $10 tier to get the regular grab bag. That's it. That's all there is. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.